Hey, this is Sam here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today we're getting in the spirit of Christmas, and I was thinking about something that would be perfect for you to do for your kids for the Christmas Day breakfast, or something in the lead up to Christmas that is just something fun, because tell me a kid that doesn't like pain au chocolat. Mine are absolutely crazy for it after travelling around Europe and having it in pretty much every Lidl that they could find. So what about your own cheats version in the air fryer? I mean, you're just going to love this. This is such a simple recipe. And Sophia and I spotted this when we were flicking through Facebook, but there was no version for the air fryer, and we thought we're going to have to do something similar for the air fryer because this is a brilliant idea. So you're not mixing lots of ingredients. The ingredients are just so simple. So let me explain them to you. So, ready roll puff pastry sheets, you know, they're very easy to get from the supermarket. And then for the chocolate of choice, we're using Kinder. Kinder was always the chocolate that everybody had when we lived in Portugal. It was like their main chocolate. At Easter time, they would have massive Kinder eggs and they were fantastic. So what's brilliant about these little beauties is you can just line them up. They're the perfect size to go in your pain au chocolat, but also because it's white chocolate inside, it doesn't melt as fast, so it's just spot on. And then some icing sugar for sprinkling, or confectioner's sugar if you live in the US, and a bit of egg wash to go on top, and that's all you need. I mean, isn't that fantastic for a quick mixture of ingredients? So let's get started, shall we? So grab your ready roll sheet, and you want to keep it on it because then we don't need to flour the worktop. And then you look at the shape and the size of a sheet of ready roll, and this is where the trick comes in. Turn it round so it's facing the other way, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my knife out, and then we're going to see what size we're going to do. I think that size will be perfect. And then I'll do 2 smaller ones at this side. So the trick here is you roll in the chocolate into the centre. And I can't believe how much it looks like the shape of pain au chocolat when it's done. It's just something that you think to yourself, oh, that's a really cool hack actually. So grab yourself out some Kinders. And this is when you need a child to unwrap them all for you. And then put a Kinder at the top like that. And then carry on and do the same again. Quite a lot of unwrapping to do here, unfortunately. Same again. And then you can break off some bits to make a full line if you want to. And it's just a fantastic use of them as well. So look at that, that's a little bit over, so I'm just going to take a little bit off the end of those. So if you look at it there like that, that is just perfect. This is why I've got 2 packs of them, because 2 packs can go quite a way in this recipe. So again, this one's slightly over. There's little bits you've broken off, you can reuse them. So let's add some more to the end of this one. And then let's add some more to those bits. You don't have to do this. I mean, I'm only doing this because I've got 2 packs, but don't open another pack or buy another pack just for the sake of those little bits. But you know, Kinder chocolate is just one of those that everyone in the family loves, because we had so much of it when we lived in Portugal, we just kind of miss it. So where are we? Here, add 1, and then here add 1. And look at that, doesn't that look fantastic? And what do you do next, you may wonder? Well, we roll it into the middle. Sophia did such a fab job. I wonder if I can match her fab job. So if you're worried that you've got the numbers wrong, then you can do it in 2s at the time. So, still a bit stuck there. So go once, twice, like that. And then that's a really easy way to get going with it. Same again, same again. Turn it over, and look at that. Doesn't that look like the fantastic shape of a pan au chocolat. I just think it's a brilliant hack. So then that's that one done. So shall we do the others? So again, 1, 2. Then I'm going to the same 1, 2, 3 and 3. And then you've got your other one. And then same again. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1 again, 1 again. And that's number 3. 1, 2, 3. Because we know our numbers now, don't we? 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. That is 4 pan au chocolats ready for the air fryer. I just love it. I just think it's a brilliant trick. So now I'm just going to break a bit off this. Actually, I might use some scissors. It might be easier. And then we can get rid of that bit. And then look, they are looking good, aren't they? They look fantastic. So now you can get them ready. They just need some egg wash on and then they can go straight in the air fryer. So I find it easier to do it directly in the air fryer. So now use the paper, baking paper, to transfer them to the air fryer. And then I'm spreading them out because I don't want any of this paper liner flying about. So I'm just using that to weight them down. And then you want to grab, and then they look fantastic. And from the space that we've got going on in the drawer, as you can see, you could do 2 batches of these. They would very easily fit. So if you imagine it in a normal sized air fryer drawer, then look at how much room they actually take up. So I think what I'll actually do is I'm going to cut it down so that you can imagine it as the right size. So just a moment. So let's half this. So one side of your air fryer. Pan au chocolat's going in, and look, because of how much you get out of one sheet of puff pastry, it kind of makes 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones, so it's the perfect size there. And now let's get them on. So we're going to go with 12 minutes at 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. So they're in the left hand side, which is zone 1. And then, like I mentioned, 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, 12 minutes. And also note that these can be made ahead and stored in your fridge, and then you can cook them for your kids for Christmas Day morning so that they eat something else with chocolate on instead of just a bag of chocolate. Now that the air fryer is on, let me talk to you about the Christmas air fryer plan. It's a free ebook that we've created for you, and it shares with you 25 popular Christmas recipes for the air fryer, as well as grocery lists, how to have a stress-free Christmas, and 25 of the best ever air fryer Christmas recipes. If you head over to recipethis.com and search Christmas, you can get the full details. And now, let's get back to that air fryer. So the pan au chocolat's done its main cooking time, and it's on its cool down, so I'm just going to show you what they look like. Oh, and wow, look at those. Don't they look fantastic? I mean, this is the ultimate baked good in the air fryer that doesn't really take much effort. So now what I find is that the base of it can go a bit soggy. If I feel it there, it just feels a bit on the soggy side. So what I tend to do is I tend to turn them over to gently do it, because it's not all quite there yet. And then you can see just how white and pale the underneaths are. Then turn it over. And we're just going to add in a little bit more egg wash. And then they're cooked now. It's just a soggy base. Oh, that was the official beep. Once it's had its egg wash, we can put it back on. So now we're going to do 200 Celsius. That's 400 Fahrenheit and another 4 minutes. So the Pain Au Chocolats are done. Shall we check on them? Oh wow, look at those. So they look fantastic. So now are we going to flip them back over and you can see what they look like? That looks fantastic. I just love them. Wow, look at those. They just look brilliant. So now you can get them out by the paper liner or you can just use your tongs, whichever you find easiest. So I'm just going to turn them over like that so you can get a better look of them. Oh, and there's the official beep. So, shall we get them out onto a plate and add some icing sugar? So, I've got a big plate here. So, that's one of them. They're the smaller ones. Oh, they look so lovely. That flaky pastry as well. And then, last but not least, and then we can put that to one side, but look, the air fryer really isn't that dirty away from the paper liner. That's what's great about paper liners. So then of course, you've got to have your icing sugar, haven't you? Oh, the dust of the icing sugar. So imagine those for actual lunch for the kids. They would just love those. And don't they fit in great for Christmas? But they could be for any season really. I mean, also think about Easter for something like this as well, where they can use up their Easter chocolate. And then, oh, look at how melty that chocolate is in the middle. Oh, it's just amazing. Oh, it's just fantastic for them. Oh, I mean, look at that. Who wouldn't want to eat that? Kids or grown-ups, we're all there wanting these, aren't they? Oh, these are so good. So, if you don't have a chance to say it again, Happy Christmas from Sam and Dawn. Have you checked out Air Fryer Easy Every Day yet? It's our brand new air fryer cookbook, following on from the success of the Complete Air Fryer Cookbook. It has over 140 everyday air fryer recipes for you to follow along with at home in your air fryer. Perfect for different types of air fryers too, as it covers the air fryer oven, basket and dual air fryers, as well as some fun recipes if you're cooking for one. So what you're waiting for? Go and order yourself a copy now and you will not be disappointed. It's from 12 years of air frying. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, you can also find us on TikTok. But best of all, head over to recipethis.com/newsletter to join our weekly newsletter. And I'm Sam, and thanks again for watching.